Hello there, YouTubers. Wanted to just make a quick video and throw it out there for your consideration. I know there's a lot of people that really are ready and want to do the RV lifestyle, and that is fantastic. And sometimes, you know, you watch a video like mine or you watch a lot of other people and you think, yeah, I'll just straight up go do it. Be warned, there's a lot of people that will tell you that if you're not doing it their way or what they think is the cool way, is that you're afraid. And first, you should never let fear run your life. But at the second and far more importantly, is thinking and making rational decisions is very important. And using thought before making decisions is not being afraid, it's being intelligent. You will find all the videos you go look at, you will be hard pressed to find somebody that makes a video that just says, well, I woke up one morning and I decided this was the lifestyle I wanted to live. I wanted to be an RVer, so I went out and I bought an RV, I packed up all my stuff and I left. You're not going to find that, because that would be damn near insane. You have to look at RVing as a process to get to a lifestyle that you want. So I think sometimes we all just got to give ourselves a break and realize that you're not a failure and you're not afraid because you just don't pack up all your stuff one morning and decide, okay, now I'm an RVer. Here we go. How does this thing work? You know, just that's not what RVing's about. So I know I've had a few people put comments online on how their plan is to do this or to do that, and I like those, because it's cool to see people still living the dream and still making rational thought to what they do. Because you got to remember, for those people that want to get an RV, you can get a good deal on a used one, because there's so many people that told themselves one day, hey, we want to be RVers, this is what we want to do, and they go out and they spend all their money and they buy fancy stuff and they realize they don't like it. So again, RVing's a process. Don't let yourself get disappointed, don't let yourself get discouraged, and don't let anybody make you think that your way of doing it isn't the right way, because it's your way. But it is a great, wonderful, fantastic way to do things. So this is an RV. There are many like it, but this one is mine. So going on the whole RV thing, again, very important to me that people don't think themselves afraid if they don't just up and do it. My RV is 21 feet long. Not very big when you think about, I'm going to spend all my time in this thing. If you look at something that's 21 feet long and think, yeah, that's what I want to do, you really think you can deal with that much space? It takes a little getting used to. And I would assume there's a whole bunch of people that when they think about the idea, think it's awesome, but when they do it, it's a little bit more than they bargained for. So you have to be prepared and willing to do that, because you give up a lot to gain a lot. I think a lot of what you give up isn't that important, but that's my take on it, and everybody is going to be a little bit different. I think a lot of people watch Chris Penn's videos and they really like what he's doing, and it is cool what he's doing. But, you know, if you watch his older videos, don't get down on yourself. Not buy an RV one day and become a full-time RVer. He's made stops along his path to get jobs, make money, because this whole thing is a process. Some of us out there think it's fantastic, but you got to find out for yourself if that's really what you want to do. I think a lot of people do it because, they may have had a major life change and saw this as an opportunity to upgrade their life. And that's a great thing. But you just have to be prepared. You have to realize, when I first got this RV, it was used, it was modified, it had 2 twin beds in the back, which I thought, oh, that's cool. And I laid in a couple of days and go, no, I can't deal with that. I made some modifications so I would have a full-size bed in it, because I knew that was something that was important to me, because I know that if I'm gonna live in this thing all the time, I need a bed. I need to be comfortable. And a lot of people will find different things along their path that is important to them. I wanted something that got better gas mileage, because an RV is all about trade-offs. My goal is to do lots of travel and drive long distances and stay in lots of different places. Well, this choice of this RV for me was because it gets better gas mileage. Don't ever think it's going to get good gas mileage. It's going to get better gas mileage than from a great big rig. But for me, the amount of money going into the tank was important. Are you going to go out and buy a brand new one and spend tons of money? That cuts out on your gas. And I'm living my life right now a third to a half time in an RV, and I love it. And I know I'm going to get to full time, but the process to getting there is still very enjoyable to me. Because I think, again, you have to make rational, thoughtful decisions and not allow yourself to fall into the idea that because you're not full-time today that you're doing it wrong. Again, go watch all the videos you want. Even the most inspiring, the people that are out there every day doing this, it was a process for them. Not very many people, you just never say nobody, but not very many people just jump in it one day, turn the key and go and never look back. It's a process to get there. It's a learning experience. And it's a great life. And if you're planning on doing it, keep moving yourself in that direction. Don't let anybody tell you you're doing it wrong, which has become a big theme to me. I just think, however, the way you do it, if you couldn't possibly stand a small RV like this and you need a mammoth 40-foot diesel pusher, that's great. Just know what you want so that when you make the jump, you're comfortable going in, you know what you're doing, and you're prepared for the ups and the downs of this life. You're not going to find many people that don't tell you a story of driving down the road one day and it stopped working. If you're going to do this as a couple, be warned. If you feel like one person of the couple is being kind of pulled into something they're not sure of, keep that in mind. It can cause a lot of stress if one person is really into this lifestyle and one person isn't really into this lifestyle. I have a buddy that went out and bought a really nice travel trailer. He loves it. His wife, not so much. Well, that causes stress. So you have to keep things like that in mind, because this is supposed to be fun. And you have to find ways to make it fun. If you want to do full-time and your spouse really isn't into it, but they'll do weekends with you, go slow and let that person grow into it. If you look at Chris Penn when his girlfriend was up in Alaska with him, if you watch the first videos, she was like, I don't know, I'm not really into this. A couple weeks in, it seemed like she was having as much fun doing it and wants to do it as much as he does. So, pace yourself. If your spouse is reluctant, take your time. let them get to where they're enjoying it as much as you. It's like trying to get somebody to quit smoking. You tell them 100 times, this is good for you, do it. They don't get there till they're there. So keep that in mind if you're a couple wanting to RV. Get out there, YouTubers. Keep pursuing your dream. It'll get there. Don't lose faith. Don't get down on yourself. Don't think fear is holding you back. Because again, rational thought, thinking things through, is far more important than fear. You can't let fear stop you. But being cautious is not the same as being afraid. Being well informed is not being afraid. Being prepared is not only a great Boy Scout motto, it's a great motto for how to live in an RV. So get out there, YouTubers, keep chasing your dream. Have a great and wonderful day.